Okay, so Pebble Go Next is we have the science version, and this one is great for grades 3 through 6. So, couple things. There are experiments at the bottom here. So, you can click on the experiments button, and there's some different ones. Some of these would be good for being at home with not a lot of supplies. Some of them need more supplies. So it just depends. But some of these might be fun to try at home. So you could try the tornado in a bottle if you have a 2-liter bottle. You can download a transcript, so it takes you through the step by step. You can also play the video, and that will show you how to do the experiment. So if I click play on this one, it'll just bring up, how to do it. Okay. All right, so a couple of things. You can always go back this way or clicking this Pebble Go Next icon up here. There's a question of the day. That could be fun. So that's just a little poll students could do. There are games in this corner down here. See, again, you can play around and look at some of these games. All right. So again, too, there is that library electronics resources handout that's in the Google Classroom that has the links for all of these databases as well as the username and password. And you will need those most of the time to get in from home. So if you're not in the Google Classroom, I'm also sending that out to all the teachers. So just ask, a teacher can get that information for you as well. So this, you can definitely search up here. So if you're looking for information on the moon, you can see what comes up when you do that. And this is how most of the articles will look. You can definitely click this and have it read to you, and it will follow along for you. There's also tabs up here that take you directly to parts of it. So maybe you're doing research at home or a project and you are looking up information about lunar eclipses. That will take you directly to that part of the article that's about lunar eclipses. There'll be some diagrams and pictures a lot of the time, as well as this article. You can click on that play button and listen to the article as well, and it will read it to you. If you realize, oh, actually, I didn't really want an article about the moon, but I am interested in planets in the solar system, you can always use these breadcrumbs at the top to go back a step or two and see what else you find. Maybe you want that article on Mars instead. Also at the top, so like I said, you can go to specific sections by clicking on these at the top. There's also a dictionary, so you can see the pronunciation of something. So this is useful if maybe you don't want the whole article read to you, but you do not have any idea how to say a word. It'll read it for you if you click that. So in the dictionary, you can click on a word, you can type in a word, or if you don't know a word, you can click on it and it will bring up that dictionary definition for you, parts of speech, and the pronunciation. There are sometimes activities that you might be able to find, and then the citation, that just tells you like if you're using this for a project and your teacher says, please tell me where you got your information. If you use this database, it will just give you the citation that you can use. Usually, if it's English, or if it's an English class, you're going to probably use MLA. But ask your teacher what they would prefer. And then there's also this related articles button that you can go to. So that's just a quick overview of Pebble Go Next.